Good evening. I hope this message really helped you. This is free. You can get a PhD in no as we speak. I'm serious. And I'm going to show you how to do it. All you have to do is just say N-O. No. One of the worst things that I did when I was coming up as a young mother, I had a tendency was always saying, oh, that's fine, that's fine. Oh, can I go over there? That's fine, that's fine. But when I got an understanding of always saying yes, to almost like they, just, how some parents say, yeah, yeah, go ahead, because you want them to get out of your face and let you continue to do on whatever you're doing. But I want you to know that's not going to work now in this hour. You better say no, and you better say no like you mean it. As a matter of fact, I love no. I think I got a PhD in no when my kids became a teenager. One of the things that they kept telling me, Mom, and all our friends get to drive their parents' cars. And I said, well, after I had an opportunity to witness you driving in my car with me, and you demonstrated recklessness, it was always going to be no. It takes them to tell you they never got to drive my car. N-O. Because I was a single parent and I was not going to be paying for nobody else's car that was crashed. But I really want to tell you this here. If you don't begin to say no, people are going to continue to run over you. That's one of the most powerful words in the world. N-O. There's a whole bunch of these girls who are pregnant at an early age said N-O and walked away and didn't go to the motel anyhow. They wouldn't have babies at a young age like we all did, those who had babies at a young age. N-O and mean. But in this hour, we find ourselves thinking that we have this mentality that we are, so deserving, or that we are entitled to certain things. That's why a lot of people are sitting right now with a lot of entitlement pride with their lights off, because they wouldn't say no to that light bill, for that light bill money that they use on them label clothes and shoes. They wouldn't say no. I'm not going to do it, devil. I don't care how they look good and I have to wear old. But see, we want to always try to impress people. We want to always try to get along with everybody, so we don't use no. No is a very anointed word. If we can say no, we can stay out of the shopping malls when we know we don't have money. If we can say no, we can stop our kids from getting a whole lot of cars and having wrecks. If we say no, we can distinguish between the evil and the good. Many times we just say, okay, I'll think about it. I'm not going to even say I'll think about it. If I know this is not something I really want to do, I don't want to be bothered with it, it's just simply no. And see, a lot of people lie today when they say they're going to pray about something, and they've already said in their heart no. You just need to say no and get it over with. But not right now. We're in an hour that people will simply lie. They don't want to become aware of the triggers of the thing that's causing them to lie about what they really want to say no about. I think this has caused a lot of hurt in families. It's caused a lot of, deception in marriages, where women have taken certain things, or men have taken certain things out of context because they felt that the person meant yes and they really meant no. You got to create, an awareness as to what you're saying and what you're doing that may be sending a yes when you mean a no. You better hear me. And this yes and never no has caused so many kids to be rebellious. And this yes, when they had needed no, when they get out in the world, they cause so many problems because they don't like no. We won't even get into Jezebel. We already know the Jezebel mentality, and those who are quite controlling, because we won't use Jezebel because everybody always think it's a woman, but it's just a spirit. It could be a man or a woman. They hate no. You gotta say yes, which means if you don't just say yes, you gotta act like you agree if you want to get along with that spirit. So I'm telling you right now, you got to get your PhD today in no. And this gives you what? The strength to verbally acknowledge what you know that's in front of you, or that thing that you have to face, that you need to say no. So many people and so many kids, I want to stay on that because I have a tendency to work with kids who come from the court a lot, and I asked them, why did you wind up in the situation that got you here through the courts? Why are you here? And they said, well, my friend asked me to go over here, and we broke into the school parking lot, and we went over there and crossed the gate and played basketball, and that's all we did. And he said, that's the first time I ever got in trouble. I said, what about your friend? Well, yeah, he been in trouble a lot of times, but not me. That's why I don't know why they gave me a ticket. He been in trouble a lot. And I said to myself, did you tell him no? No, I didn't tell him no. Because I felt there wasn't nothing wrong with him just going on the school property. I said, was it the school you go to school at? No. I said, sir, you broke and entered. You just said no. That's why you here, because you don't know how to say no. Now, the other thing is, I remember one time during this time, looking at my emotions, when you have relationships, you want to keep the girlfriend or your boyfriend happy. You don't always, when I say girlfriend, meaning ladies that you're friends with or the men that you're friends with, you just hate to tell them, no, man, I can't go, or, no, man, I can't loan you that money. So you just tell them, well, man, let me check with my wife. Well, man, let me see what I can do. And all the time you want to say no, but you don't have the guts to say no flat out, because you don't really have the money. You just, they want you to create some kind of money for them, or create a certain kind of favor for them, and you really don't even want to do it. But you will not say no. You rather hold that thing and can't rest, can't sleep, because you don't know how you're going to tell them no. But today, guess what? You got a PhD free in no. Because I'm teaching you that you got to recognize that these people will come to you on a daily basis. They will trick you. They will talk to you. They'll give you all this woe is me. They'll make you feel guilty. They'll start telling you about, man, my baby, I don't have this in my baby's shoes. And man, my baby's got a bad cold. I got to take him to the doctor. And all that stuff may be true. But if you can't take your house note to do certain things for somebody, you can't take your wife's anniversary money and start taking care of somebody else's problem. But so you want to sit there and thinking, oh, I gotta meet them. This is my friend. I can't let them down. You know why you can't say no? Because you never really even talk to God about it. When you talk to God, I can guarantee you, because He knows their heart. He knows what's in their heart. And He'll tell you no. N-O. Do not throw your pearls to the swine. Because many of them, they ain't even loving God. And many of those people who love God sometimes are users too. They just want to use you because they can. Because they know you don't know how to say no. Now the thing is, I never forget a close friend of mine. I don't even know if she's a friend now. I guess she's not, because I ain't heard from her in several years. But ever since I told her this here particular no, I'm going to tell you about it. She came to the house, and I told her I'd given my life to the Lord. Some of y'all might have heard this story. And the sister comes over and says she want to come visit me. And I knew she just come visit me because I had moved to a new location. She's always wanted to come see what my houses look like, because she always told me I thought I was better than her, which didn't make any sense. I just want more. If you want to stay in that lifestyle, you do it. I want more for my children than me. And so she would always come and check where I lived. And so that particular time she came over and brought her sister with her. And she said, I'll be over. We're just going to sit down and chat and play some cards. She know I didn't play no cards. I don't know where she got that from. And so I just said, okay, fine. But you remember, I'm saved now and give my life to the Lord. I don't drink or any of that stuff anymore. She said, oh, girl. And I said, I mean it now. Don't come over here with nothing. Do you know that she came over there, her and her sister, and they walked in my house. She walks in with a six-pack of Old English 800. And see, if you think about it, that's not even what she drank. That's what I used to drink, an Old English 800. So she walked in with big cans, a six-pack, Old English 800. And then she walks in and she has a whole bag of marijuana. She throws the marijuana down on the table and walks toward my refrigerator and put the Old English 800 in my refrigerator. I said, oh, hold up. I told you that I was saved. And now you're going to come over here with Old English 800 and marijuana on my table? I said, I'm going to ask you one time. You need to get that marijuana off my table. You need to get that beer out of my refrigerator. And you need to take it to your car if you want to still talk to me, if you want to still visit with me. She said, oh, girl, my God, it's no big deal. You don't want to smoke, you don't have to smoke. And it's going to hurt your refrigerator for me to leave a beer in there that'll keep cold, because I don't want my beer sitting outside and it'll get hot. And I said, you need to take it in your car. I'm not going to have your beer in my refrigerator. I don't even want it to sit in there. I don't want you to think that that's welcome. The answer is no. And then she said, oh, well, and our sister said, well, I think we need to just go on and go because I didn't know this. You didn't tell me all this shit was going down. You didn't tell me shit changed her life to be holy and thou. That's what she was trying to say in so many words. And so she had her little dope square already rolled up, her sister. And I said, I don't like that in here. Y'all need to go on. If you're not going to do right, go on and take that out of here. And so she went on and took her little beer out and said, I'm gone. And do you know I haven't talked to that girl since that day? I went by her house 2 or 3 times, tried to talk to my friend that brought the beer and the weed over. You know she won't talk to me. Well, you know why? Because she knows that I meant that I was saved. I said no to the devil and yes to the Lord. You got to make the decision. You got to draw the line in the sand and say, I love God more than the world. And I love God more than answering you. Everything I do is going to go by my Abba first. I'm going to get his decision on what he wants and what I need to be doing for you and anything that concerns me. But the problem is that we won't say no. We won't confront the situation. We won't tell the person straight up front what we mean. We just go around about. But you need to verbalize the thing if it's frustrating you. You need to verbalize the thing that's constantly being weighty on you. You need to go ahead and tell the truth and just say no. And guess what? If you say no, you'll begin to get yourself in a situation to the point that a lot of money will start being saved. A lot of healing will start going forth in your family. Why? Because you're training your children how to say no. You're training your children that when you say no, you mean no. And when you say yes, you mean yes. And you're going to discuss things that may be offensive. You're going to discuss ways that they may need to understand why you're saying no. And and that's important that you do. But some things you don't need to explain why, because you should be able to see if this person's a leech or a sapsucker that's always want your money, always got some kind of problem and needs you to help them out or something. You need to be able to discern that. And so you need to pray for discernment. You need to ask God what to do and when you should be able to do something. But it's easy. Come on, repeat it after me. No, just say it. No. Now, somebody's probably got you in a situation right now that you need to say no about. So I want you to say it 3 times. No. 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 I can't do it. No. See, if you just say no, I can guarantee you, they're going to say, I guess they done caught on to me. I guess they done got stronger. So I got to see what other sucker I can use now. Maybe I can use his wife. Maybe I can use a daughter. Maybe I can use the first lady because I can't get the pastor to let me trick him into saying, they'll give us some money to keep our lights on when I went and gambled it off and scratched off, lottery tickets. Let me tell you something. If you don't start saying no now, they're going to take everything that the Lord has given you and blessed you with, and then next you're going to be asking somebody for something when they should be saying yes to you, the very one that you need to go to, they're going to say no. I hope you understand that. You got a free PhD and no now. Now just go ahead and say it. Say it tomorrow. If they already asked you for something that you know you don't want to say yes to, just say no. It's up to you.